morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Sit down. I'm Mrs. Nivedita, English teacher, and I'm here to conduct speaking assessment. Today is Friday, 20th of March. Okay? You please introduce yourself. Candidate A.
My name is Aishwarya Patnaik and I'm from 11th Science.
Okay, very good. And you, candidate B.
Ma'am, my name is Bbsr. I'm also from 11th Science.
Okay, very good. Aishwarya and Anvesha. Okay, nice name. Aishwarya, tell me where you stay.
I stay near a temple. The Bbsr is often known as a temple city. So I'm glad to stay by near a temple near Khabar Nagar.
Okay. Are you staying in a nuclear family or joint family?
Well, I used to stay in a joint family, but since life moves on and everyone goes in their respective paths, so now it's a nuclear family.
Okay. Are you close with your parents?
Yes, to much extent.
Do you think that without them you are nowhere?
Yes, I feel somehow, but sometimes I really feel that I need to be independent because at some point of time you have to live for yourself. But I'm very much close to them. I can share with them anything and I really love them.
Are you very close?
I'm
Father or mother?
I'm close to my mother.
Okay, very good. That's nice. Now, Anvesha, you just tell me, you are a student of science or commerce?
Science.
Science. Okay, why are you opted for science?
Ma'am, because everyone says that parents decided, but I love science because of its creativity. We get a platform to enrich our scientific zeal. We can do experiments. We can prove ourselves. It opens up many diverse options for us in the future.
Okay, what have you planned for the future? What do you want to do?
Ma'am, I want to pursue engineering, but I wish I will crack the IIT entrance.
Okay.
If not so, I know science is a very big platform to search for many things in life. Teachers is very good.
Okay, very good. That's nice. Now, Aishwarya, 2 minutes time will be given to you. You have to introduce the topic, and after you finish, your friend Anvesha will ask a question, and a few questions will be asked by me. Okay? Are you comfortable with this topic now?
Yes, please. So my topic is disappointment, a new start. Your tongue twist in glee, your smile flash white, your eyes feel, a string of joy runs in your nerves. When you just have a piece of chocolate, life feels to be in ease, and all obstacles are on their own way. You don't really feel it, but is life a bed of roses? Oh, never. In order to acquire the beauty and fragrance of life, one has to go and face the obstacles on their way and deal with disappointments. Life is not a magic box that it will always make you happy. You have to face them. You have to face a series of challenges. And do you know what disappointment is? A challenge, a new path with coatings of a better thought, zeal and strength in you. Strike back, gather your spirits, and nothing really holds you back since nothing stops. All you have to do is just keep flowing. Many people end up with disappointments, but some really prosper. And do you know why some really prosper? Because disappointments provide your work. I would like to end up by saying some few lines. Forget all anxiety, quit all fear. Come on, stand up, you are still alive. Infinite potential runs within you. All you have to do is refresh, breathe in and breathe. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Now, Anvesha, you please ask the question to me.
So now you were talking about disappointments in life. So can you pick out an example from your life, how it has helped you?
Yes, a disappointment came to my life in class 9 when I was a bit slow in my studies. But I felt I would end up there, but something really stopped me. Someone's motivation really helped me, and hence when I just stood up, things got solved right away. So all you have to do is rise up and think once, and yes, I can do it.
Okay, Aishwarya, just tell me, do you think that when one is disappointed, so what kind of support should be given to that person?
It's a very distressed fact that when one is disappointed, one feels to end up. But a single person, in my opinion, a single person can help that person with just a few motivation and strong lines. Because life is not to end. Life is really to start.
are getting failed, then do you think that there will be permanent solution? How will be able to retrieve from the situation?
See, failures are will and shall come on your way, but you have to keep moving and flowing. So we have to just take one that something happens for a reason and it's all for good. So you have to just keep moving.
He has to try his level best.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. Because disappointment is not the solution. Okay, very good. Now, Nisha, it's your turn. Equally 2 minutes time will be given to you. Then after your friend will ask a question and the questions will be asked by me. Okay? So please start.
So, good morning. My topic is changing times in relationships. We the human beings are very much acquainted with the word relationship because we are very social. We cannot stay without communicating with one another because it's in our instinct. It runs in our blood. Can anyone imagine staying in a closed room? There is nobody to interact, nobody to discuss your problems with. Can we talk about this situation and think that it happens daily to you? No. We always want someone by us. Think about a family outing where you are going with everyone in your family, from your grandparents, parents, uncle and aunt, and you are enjoying yourselves to the fullest. Think about a day when you are very much tired, coming from the office, not having a single one to talk to, share your problems, and retiring to your bed, just resting to take out all your boredom, all your tiredness once and for all. We must all realize that we have come to a situation where we are no longer having someone to talk to, having someone to deal with in our daily life. We always must realize that it is that relationships that make a basis for us for our survival in this world. So at last, I want to conclude that never forget the roots, never forget your family, because it is the thing that has helped you to come to this place.
Okay, very good, Anvesha. Nicely told. Now, Aishwarya, put a question to your friend.
Anvesha, since I know you live in a nuclear family and you still support for the encouragement of living in a joint family, so what views do you have in that?
Living in a nuclear family, I have learned that sometimes I don't get people to interact with. Whenever I have study pressures, sometimes your mother may be also angry on you because of your bad results and all. I really miss someone, a grandfather or grandmother in my life. But it's nowadays, the development of this world has become so large that we don't have time to talk to people. But still, phone is there, we can talk to them.
Okay. And if you just tell me why nowadays relation is getting complicated. It's not so simple as it was for so many years back. What is the reason behind it?
First and the biggest irony is that the social media was developed to make everyone closer to each other. But it is nowadays a separator between people. Many miscommunications, means many type of things are happening around us that we can see that is making the relationships complicated. The first and the foremost thing is the lack of time for each other. The ego that we have, we don't stop for a moment and decide to talk with each other.
Okay, what are you doing at your home to maintain a good relationship with your parents, with your elders, with your relatives?
Whenever I have a problem, I think I should openly discuss with them. Otherwise, if it becomes a very large one, later nobody will be there to help me out.
Okay, very good. Now let's go to the next session. It's a problem solving session. One prompt will be read out by me. I'll read out that. You have to listen carefully. Then after you have to discuss and give the solution. Please pick a card from me. Your prompt is: the food in your canteen is unhygienic. Discuss with your partner what problem this might cause and what can be done to improve the quality of food served. Okay?
Hey Anvesha, have you heard of Abhishek's health? The school canteen is getting miserable.
Yeah, I have heard he may be suffering from jaundice. His parents are really concerned. I think it is the unhygienic environment in which the school's canteen is situated that results in such delay.
Yes, we need to find solutions. I have few solutions which we need to work out. First of all, the canteen workers must wear gloves. And the entire region should be hygienic. It should be free
ma'am regarding it. She's a very learned lady, so she can understand our problem. So
Yes, the food security must be ensured in the school. This is what.
Okay. Why do you think that maintaining a good health and hygiene is so important for a student? Is it important?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Because in order to become a healthy mind, one should be really healthy. So, if your immune system is not strong, if your body is not well, it cannot enact well with proper responses, and hence the mind will really not work without if the body is not well.
Okay. In addition to this problem, what are the other problems faced by the students in school canteen?
we don't have a sitting area.
Faced by the students.
Ma'am, we can talk about standing in the long queues. There is no arrangement for sitting. That is why the juniors are being hampered due to this, because the seniors being more powerful are getting to go first.
Ma'am, and also we need to first consult the canteen, because we students can also make a difference. Like we can just advice can make things better. So by small approach we can carry out things to be better.
What approach can you take to improve the situation?
First, I like to advise the canteen people to use the gloves and
That already you have told. Other problems are there. So to overcome that, what do you want to do?
I would like the school department to shift the canteen from the dusty area to a place where the dust will not be there, so that the food can remain enclosed well and diseases cannot spread.
Okay, very good. You have done very nicely. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Please sit down. I'm Mrs. Nivedita, English teacher, and I'm here to conduct your speaking assessment. Okay, please introduce yourself. Candidate A.
I'm Anshuman Acharya. I'm from class 11 science.
Okay, very good. And you?
And I'm Aradhana Satpathy, and I'm also from 11 science.
Okay, very good. So Anshuman and Aradhana. Okay, nice name. Anshuman, tell me something about the future. What have you planned for your future?
For the future, I'm planning for going for engineering initially. From there, I want to pursue something in physics, so that I can pursue my career in research. I'm aiming for astrophysics, for which.
What challenges are you facing now, or there is no challenge at all? Life is very smooth.
No, there are challenges. Firstly, for going for research, we need actually very good degrees. So for that, I need to study and get the capability to enter such universities. And also after that, there will be struggles, because that's a different.
Okay, very good. Now, candidate B, just tell me at home what you like to do in your spare time.
I like reading novels, okay, and then painting. Though I'm not that good painter, but still I like painting.
Okay.
And listening to music.
What kind of novel you like to read?
And fiction and romantic most probably.
Okay, very good. Now, Anshuman, 1 to 2 minutes time will be given to you. You have to introduce the topic and you have to speak on that. When you finish, your partner will ask a question and some questions will be asked by me. Okay? Are you comfortable to start now?
Yes, ma'am.
Please go.
My topic name is The Enigma of Life Beyond Earth. One of the most astonishing facts that we may come across is that some of the curious branches of science, which the so-called practical-minded people call curiosity without any use, are actually the ones which drive the mankind's pursuit in their field of development. So one of the main questions that man has pursued is the question of life. How did life begin on Earth? Was it an accident, a miracle, or is it a normal process which undergoes everywhere? Mankind tried to find this answer through his initial start through philosophy, astrology, myths and legends. But as we know, he failed. Today, we take a modern approach to astronomy and cosmology. Today, our telescopes have found several Earth-like planets like Kepler 438b, which was found on 7th January. These planets have a high probability of actually being a place where mankind can go and actually host life themselves. So with that, I'd like to conclude that there can be life beyond this, and although we are not prepared for this, and we may not be able to accept what we see, the alien civilizations and everything, but this is inevitable, and our science progresses in this way.
Okay, very good.
Okay, Anshuman, are you sure that science should progress in this direction?
As you know, people have their doubts. They do not know what will happen if we actually someday meet a different civilization across the galaxy. But as a scientist unravel the mysteries of the universe, this is inevitable. We need to be prepared for this, and actually humanity will be able to develop itself and go beyond only when science progresses and we are able to widen our area of research.
Okay. So do you think that man will be able to lead a luxurious life as well as living on the surface of the earth, Mars and other planets will be able to live?
Initially there would be a problem because firstly the only technology that he'll have would be basic life support. But then as time would pass he needs to develop, and then it will come back to that.
Okay. And do you think that living in Mars and other planets is the solution for all the problems which you are facing on the surface of the earth?
It's
not
not.
to root out all the problems.
It's not exactly a solution. It's like the final resort. Like when we are not able to do anything to solve the problems, it's like an escape to our problems, so that we do not face them and just go for a new
That
start.
is not the permanent solution.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, Radha, it's your turn. Equally 2 minutes time will be given to you. Then your partner will ask a question and some questions will be asked by me. Okay? So, are you comfortable to start now?
Yes, please. My topic is who will cry when you die? When you were born, you cried and the whole world rejoiced. Live your life in such a way that when you die, the whole world cries and you rejoice. Do you feel ever that the time is slipping by so fast that you are not getting a chance to know the real meaning of the life and the happiness and joys you deserve to know? Then you would of course say that we have friends, family and knowledge, wealth which support us. But are those things enough to lead a good life? There is a term we need to emphasize more is yourself. How much time we take out for ourselves? None of our friends, nor the family members, nor education is going to accompany us to our deathbed. We were born alone and alone will die. So it's our responsibility. Instead of taking the responsibilities of others, we should first know who we actually are. It is more important to know who you are than to know who all are yours. Then for that we should at least take some time from our busy schedule to emphasize more on us. We need to. That doesn't mean that we should be selfish and only consider ourselves, but we should also find ways in which we can focus more on ourselves than on others. Like we can enjoy a dance barefoot on a rainy day, or we can simply enjoy the beautiful solace of a rising sun, or we can simply take a journal and scribble what we feel. Because it's our life, and when you die, no one is going to cry for you forever. So the thing we have to do is that we have to realize the opportunity that each dawn brings with itself, and we have to make the most of it to discover ourselves, analyze our flaws, and move ahead. Thank you.
Okay, very good, Aradhana. Now, Anshuman, put a question to your friend.
According to your topic, so you mean that should we give ourselves much more importance than what we give to others?
Yes, of course, because we are here for ourselves first, and in this era, I don't think it's good to be selfish in this era to sustain, or else we will be ignored or we will be left uncared. Everyone is thinking about themselves first. So
Why do you think that it's good to be selfish in today's world?
because everyone is selfish, and if we are not selfish, and if we have to first show ourselves. So it's necessary because no one is going to, in this world, no one cares for each other.
Okay, but with your friends, with your family, it will be selfish, and what happened to the values, to the family value, to the...
Ma'am, we should be selfish to some extremes. Not that to prove ourselves we need to be selfish. And apart from that, we should take time for ourselves.
But your parents should be very much selfish. Then what values you learn from them? They can't be selfish.
No, they're not selfish. But means they have to take time for themselves. That's what I'm speaking about. Selfish not in other respect that will not share anything or will be self-centered, only me, not that.
Okay, very good. Now in the next session, one prompt will be read out by me. You have to discuss on that problem and you have to give a solution. Okay? Please take out the prompt from hand. Okay, thank you. And the prompt is, friend dismiss the elders in their family as being old-fashioned in their thinking and unable to relate to them. Discuss with your partner why you think that is wrong and what you can say or do to change the attitude. Here is the point.
This is actually a very important and main problem that many of us see and sometimes even feel ourselves. But we have to keep in mind that
mostly it is because of the generation gap and lack of communications results in this. So we should accept their views, ideas, opinions.
yes, because in the end, the elders are actually having more experience, and whatever they say, even if it's from a perspective that we find a bit different, it is in the end an opinion which we can consider to widen our perspective.
Yes, they're more experienced, so their views can lead us to better results.
Okay. If in a family this elder generation is not there, if in your family grandparents are not there, what do you think? What are the values from which you'll be deprived of, bereft of?
The grandparents are like people who give us values which are more towards the culture. So they teach us how to deal with situations as they are the most experienced. They know
religious and mythological things.
How important is your grandparents for you, Aradhana?
I'm very important, especially my grandfather. I'm very, very attached to him. Also to my grandmother.
So how the children should treat with the elder generation so they will feel comfortable? We should be sympathetic or we should share our feelings with them? What you should do?
Sympathetic.
we should be sympathetic and share our feelings. Like we should communicate with them, talk with them.
We should understand what they want.
We should understand, not to be sympathetic.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.